SPC Bay Pine STEM Center presents. Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be learning a little bit about these little guys right here, the gopher tortoise. Gopher tortoises are a vulnerable species in Florida, which means they're likely to be endangered in the future. With your help, we can make a better environment for gopher tortoises. It is important to never disturb a gopher tortoise or its burrow. Since there are not many left like there used to be, we must do everything we can to make sure they thrive. Here is a gopher tortoise's burrow. They share their burrows with over 350 different species. Gopher tortoises are a keystone species. This means other animals and critters can seek shelter from predators and find food in gopher tortoise burrows. Gopher frogs, Florida mice, and the Florida pine snake are just a few species that seek refuge in their burrows. Gopher tortoises use their front legs to dig. Here is a gopher tortoise doing a little digging outside of its burrow. One more time now. Here we go. Let's check out some more digging action and a big yawn. So, what do gopher tortoises eat? Gopher tortoises eat over 300 species of plants. Their favorites are grass, daisies, sunflowers, pines, cactus, and fruit. Another name for the shell is the carapace, and underneath their belly is called the plastron. Scutes are the separate individual plates on their shell or carapace. Fact: gopher tortoises cannot swim and will drown in water. If you ever see a tortoise in the water, tell an adult right away. They do not have flippers like sea turtles do. Fact: gopher tortoises can live 40 to 60 years in the wild and even more in captivity. This is Gus. He is 98 years old. St. Petersburg College currently has 7 rescued gopher tortoises. They are all different and have unique shells and markings to help us tell them apart. Let me introduce you to them. This is Ivy. She is our newest addition and is easily identifiable because of the big crack on her shell with the exposed white plastron. Some vets use plastron to try and repair damaged shells. Here's Spartacus. He also has a large crack on his shell, but he is a darker color. Also, he's a little shy. Here's Calamity Jane. She is the biggest tortoise of them all. Her shell is yellow and brown. She weighs in at over 10 pounds. Here's Oceanus. He has white scars on the top of his shell. We can't forget Shelley. She has rigid growth rings on the scutes of her shell. Check out those growth rings. Here is a video of Shelly by her burrow. You can tell it's her by the growth rings on her scoots. Here's Lucy. She has different colors on her scoots: tan, yellow, and brown. Don't forget Titan. He is easily recognizable due to the tan spots in the center of his scoots. We often set up cameras on the burrows to try and figure out which tortoises are at which burrow. Sometimes we get some curious critters caught on camera. Sometimes we see cottontail rabbits. Here's a couple armadillos checking out a burrow. Or a curious cardinal checking out the camera. Raccoons are known to be some very curious critters. This raccoon family was very interested in the cameras that day. Here comes another little buddy coming to check it out. Let's not forget this wild rabbit inspecting a burrow. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you learned a little something new about gopher tortoises. Remember, gopher tortoises depend on us for survival and need all the help that they can get. If you ever come across one in trouble, tell an adult and let them know they should call the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation, the FWC, at 888-404-3922.